system is about 3 feet deep and up to 6 feet wide. It can be a circle, it can be a rectangle, be any shape. But the purpose is to hollow out, take all that material, build up a planting mound on the side, and then you fill the middle up with all kinds of organic trash.
How is it called?
Organic. A mulch pit garden. And you fill that up, and then you fill up like 2 or 3 feet above the ground, and you keep it moist. And around the edge you plant bananas, papayas, coconuts as your main species, intermixed with chilies, sweet potato, depending on where you are, what you'd like to grow. So you create a nice guild, and as you water through the middle, this material breaks down really quickly and forms nice soil in the middle. The plants get their roots down for the moisture and the nutrients, and the pile keeps shrinking, so you keep adding to it. And the challenge is actually feeding it to keep it stacked up. It takes a lot more material than you'd imagine, and because it stays moist, it breaks down probably 4 times quicker than it would, or more, sitting on top of the ground like this. So it's quite an efficient way of dealing with a lot of organic waste and stuff that's kind of difficult, like spiny and things that are hard to work with.
Does that create a point of root competition? Like, would all the roots from the perimeter like reach for that instead of spreading outward? And at some point, do they meet in the middle and start competing?
They'll reach in the middle and they'll share resources. The thing is, there's so many resources there that it's okay. They can all have enough, and so it actually, yeah, it's competitive, but it's fine because there's a lot to go around.
Papaya and banana roots aren't that extensive, so they and same with the coconut. They tend to kind of, coconut has this real fibrous root system, so they don't tend to spread out. But there's other kinds of things like coffee or probably macadamia nuts or other trees that have like this whole gnarly root system underneath it that you can't really plant things underneath it very well. So
does this become anaerobic in the bottom?
Depends on the soil and how much water you put in. So it could, if you had like a heavy clay soil and you were dumping a lot of water in, it could potentially go anaerobic, which probably wouldn't be ideal. But I've never seen one that's gone really stinky. And what you can do is, if you have a lot of water input, especially if you're on a slight slope, you can actually put one and then link it to another one and link it to another one, so you can daisy chain them together to take additional water, and then put a pipe between them at a certain level so that you never get too much build-up. And that can work really well too if you're dealing with...
I've seen them go anaerobic. You just need to scale it to your how much water you're going to use.
Right, or link the two together.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, do you want to, is this like where which way is the water going? Is it going from this way, that way?
Surface?
No, just surface, or is there any surface? I mean, do you want to design this so that it can receive any runoff in a big storm, so that the water goes in here from somewhere? You know, maybe put...
It's going to come down right on
It's already coming this way anyways.
Yeah.
This is the arroyo.
So maybe in the mound, leave like an open spot.
Yeah, make an open spot on this side would be good for an intake. Yeah. Right. And we'll be seeing some examples of these that are at Deal Center. We've dug about 9 of these kind of mulch pit gardens there this year so far. We're playing with different kind of things, date palms and other stuff. So you'll see some of those on Sunday. They're a little more established.